Today, as I already mentioned in my last live, that today I'll cover importance of introduction and conclusion in a blog. So, first of all, introduction is the doorway to your blog. Okay, so basically, when someone comes and start reading your blog, introduction is something that grabs his or her attention. Okay, it creates a strong first impression, and it decides whether your reader will continue reading further or will drop from that point. So there are few points that I will be discussing today. Like, I'll tell you about the significance of having an introduction in your blog. At the same time, I'll also be discussing about significance of having a good conclusion in your blog. Okay, so be there till the end so that you will understand the importance of having a good introduction that catches your reader's attention, or rather I would say grabs your reader attention, and how good your conclusion should be. Okay, so there are 5 significant things that one must learn about introduction of a blog. Okay, first and foremost thing, as I said, it grabs readers attention. So in order to make your blog reader friendly, you can include some challenging questions in the introduction, or you can talk about a fact or some narrative or some statistics, shocking statistics about the topic that you're talking about, or topic that you're writing about. Okay, so maybe that would be the best thing that can grab your reader's attention. Second, you can provide the context and background of your blog. Okay, so towards the start of your blog, if you are able to provide the context, okay, so what, while reading the blog, what a reader would get after completing the reading, what all things the reader will learn from your blog, that kind of context you can set towards the start. That is the introduction of your blog. Third, you can outline the structure and the purpose of your blog. Okay, so basically you can talk about the goals, the key ideas, the challenges you are planning to answer in your blog, so that it creates the story in a way where there is an introduction, then there are paras specific to the context that you have set, then the conclusion. Okay, so next thing that you can that is significant in the introduction is you can generate the curiosity of your readers. So like, you can talk about some fascinating discoveries, some priceless advice, or some original viewpoints from your experience. It definitely grabs your reader's attention. Is that you can create, or you can establish a emotional connect towards the start of your blog. So if you can try to create such in the introduction, it gives you an excellent way to develop the trust. Okay, so in a single sentence, if I want to describe the introduction of your blog, it's a teaser to your blog. Okay, next, so as I said, I'll be talking about the introduction as well as the conclusion of a blog. So next point is top 5 significance of having a conclusion in your blog. Okay, So basically it gives your reader a sense of completion that the blog is ending at this point. Secondly, it reiterates important lessons that you have covered in your blog. And third, it leaves a strong impression in the mind of your reader that he or she or this page is sharing some important information that is useful for me, and the person will come back on your blog to read further blogs. Okay, so as I said, I'll be disclosing the top 5 significance of having a conclusion in your blog. The first and foremost thing, you can summarize and reinforce the main points. Let's say, for example, if I have written a blog about content writing, I might think of talking about content writing for blogs, content writing for case studies, copywriting for social media marketing, content writing for SEO blogs, etc., etc., etc. So towards the end, when I'm writing conclusion, I would say, I hope you have understood the importance of having content in terms of SEO, in terms of social media marketing, etc. So it summarizes or reinforces the main points that I have covered in the blog. Second, you can inspire for any action or engagement. Let's say, for example, you can while towards the end of the blog, you can talk about recommendations. You can end with a question. Okay, you can ask them to contribute with a comment. Okay, and this comment or questions and all those things can be your next blog topic. Okay, you can, so as I said, you can leave a lasting impression using a good conclusion. Next, you can think about inviting for further exploration. Let's say, for example, you can talk about, okay, my coming blog will be talking about this. You can offer some resources. Okay, you can link to some other blog related to the current blog. Those kind of things you can do it, or you can put in your conclusion. Next and last thing that you can include in your conclusion is you can encourage your readers for conversations or feedback. So leaving a feedback, asking a question, and sharing personal stories would be something that you can include in your conclusion. So as I said, I'll be covering the importance of introduction and conclusion in your blog. So 5 significance that I have covered for introduction. First, it grabs your reader's attention. It provides context and background information. It should outline structure and purpose of your blog. It should generate curiosity. It should establish emotional connection. Okay. And in conclusion, it should summarize and reinforce main points, inspire for any action or engagement, leave lasting impression. Fourth, inviting for further exploration, and you can encourage your readers for feedback and conversations. Okay. In my upcoming live, I'll be talking about how to create good headlines. Okay. So that brings me to the end of this conversation. I'll be back with next live soon, maybe on coming Tuesday. Till then, goodbye, good night, and keep exploring. Thank you.